Golden Arm, because you're good at what you do.
So I made it into Michigan. Michigan, here we are. Here's where I'll be staying. Airbnb's done really well. Yeah, this is the Airbnb. Nice, beautiful setup. Nice view of the city. Oh yeah. Not bad. Not bad for a welder. Yeah, so we're gonna be here for a little while. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, don't necessarily need a lot of extra space. Oh yeah. I like it. Let's get the shower look like. Okay. Oh. That was a very long 12-hour drive, but I'm here. Relax a little bit. It is 4:37 p.m. Sunday, and yeah. So we're pulling up this morning. Over here, it looks like it's going to be a some type of test shop. Let's see what we got. So obviously, we are inside for the winter. All the welding's going to be going on inside the building. See if I can zoom in. Got some weld blinds, some exhaust fans. I see people in there already working. And I assume they work the night shift. It's not quite time for me to go in. Start time is around 7. So I guess here in a few, we're gonna go in there and see what the test is gonna be today. From what I understand, it's gonna be a 3-inch Schedule 10 and a 2-inch box coupon combo, or take all the way out. I'm not really sure, but yeah. Michigan, here we go. So this morning I'm over here in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and we are taking the 3-inch Schedule 40 carbon test. I got the route in already. QC's getting ready to come and check me out. Now let's see what we got. That route went in there pretty good. Perfect. Perfecto. Are beautiful. Everything's nice. So I'm thinking that this is all they're going to give me. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm finishing up the 3-inch Schedule 40 TIG all the way out. QC looked at it, he liked it. I put my first couple passes and getting ready to cap it now. Same old thing, just a different location out here in Michigan. We're getting it on. Just finishing up with my 3-inch Schedule 40 test. Final. Everything's still intact. So I'm just getting done with prepping this 3-inch Schedule 40. So So now we're gonna get a, like you already know, 2 face bends and 2 root bends. Let's see what we got. That went pretty good. That's great. Now we're gonna move on to this 2.5 inch monster coupon. We're going to 60-10, 70-18 it out. I'm going with a 1/8 landing. I ain't gonna move it, but it's a 1/8 landing, a 1/8 gap. I'm gonna use 90 amps. Not bad, not bad. Just finishing up. We're gonna get ready to cut it down. And we're gonna cut the straps. These are not actually gonna be face bends this time, but it's gonna be side bends. When I say face bends, I mean I'm not gonna have 2 face bends, which is the cap, and I'm not gonna have 2 root bends, which is the root. They're gonna actually go to the sides, so a little bit different, but nothing unusual. So my 60-10 monster coupon was really good. Got my stencil. This is actually a side bend. So we in the money. Yeah, so I started to work over here in Kalamazoo, Michigan, and yeah, pretty much in a shop atmosphere. Real laid back, snowing outside. And out here, it's been pretty much snowing all night and all morning, 10:30. So, real laid back atmosphere, even though it's freezing outside. It's about 68, 70 degrees in the shop. And this morning, what I'm working on is this is 3-inch schedule 40 stainless. Roll-out welds, milling machine, argon holes, purging the pipe. Let's see how I got it set up. A little plug here, purge going through here, operating this turn. Yeah. Let me see if I can change it real quick. Setting. I'm gonna take it down. This is what I'm doing. I'm working on this here. Finishing up this weld, about to cap it. But yeah, it's a little bit different. It's been a long time since I've been in a shop-like environment where you got a bunch of welds everywhere you look. You got booths, he's in the booth. He's in the booth down there, so it's more like a, again, let's see if you can see. Guy down there working on some big bore. He's over there in his area. We got a guy behind me. And you pretty much got welders running all the way down here, all the way down to the back. And as far as you can see it, you got the break room over here. A really cool, calm atmosphere. Nobody's really on your back. There's no scaffolds you gotta crawl up. Just for the work area. So let's see what we got going on. Let me demonstrate what I'm doing. Let's get it going. Let's see if I can finish this cap pass. more comfortable for that weld. So for the time being, I might be out here for maybe, this is like a 3 or 4 month project. I'm planning on being out here maybe a few weeks, and then I'm going to get up out of this cold and try to head down south. I enjoy traveling, going from job to job. If I had to give you guys any advice for younger people entering into the field, get your project, stay on the project until it's done, get you some good experience, build up your bank account, and after your bank account is where it needs to be, then determine if you want to move around and popcorn around, as some welders or companies call it. They call you a bingo welder or popcorn welder. But that's about it. Other than that, I'm gonna get back to work, and hopefully I'll see you guys around. The snow is falling today in Michigan, baby. It's gonna be deep tomorrow. But the show must go on. We gotta work. now the end of the day. One of the things I'm starting to find out now that I'm back on the line, back doing production work, I'm starting to realize if you're the type of guy who like to just be busy, turning and burning all day long, just staying busy and consistent inside a building, doing production work for the guys out in the field to install on whatever project that the pipe may be being shipped to, that might be something you should look into. Because again, it's really busy work. Time flies by. Nobody's bothering you. You're in your own space. You all got your own welding machine, your roll-out machine, and it's pretty cool. This guy got a booth here. This guy got a booth here. This guy down there got a booth, and that's what it is. But yeah, a lot of times everything is kind of right there in your grips. Like this is the cafeteria that everybody goes and sit down and eat in. Pretty nice. You know, I'm up here in Michigan, so let it snow. Just something to consider for you guys that's just entering into the field, or for you guys that been out of the field for a while, or been out of the workspace environment like this right here. This may be something you want to consider, especially if you're getting old. Like this is a really old guy here. He's like 67, and this is his whole ordeal. He's just standing here all day, turning and burning, using the top crane to move things in his space as often as he needed. But yeah, it's a real cool thing going on. Nobody's bothering you. You rarely hear from your foreman or quote unquote supervisor. You're just getting it done all day long. Nice and cool. So, it's the end of the day, and I am heading back to the Airbnb in the sky. Let's get it. Another day down, another one to go. Beautiful Kalamazoo, Michigan. Never thought I'd be working in Michigan, though. I'm not even going. I can't even hold you on that one. Just never thought I would be in Michigan, especially this time of year. Never thought in a million years. So you never say never, and you never know. If you're a journeyman, you never know where you're going to be welding at. That's a fact, Jack. One thing I forgot to mention, over here when you're on a line, a lot of times, what I mean by being on a line, I'm talking about being in the atmosphere where you're in the shop. And there go my drawing right here. So that may be a little odd, but it pays to know. So if you guys are in your trade schools, wherever you're located, don't not learn how to fit. If you get the opportunity to join a fitting class or take up fitting, that's a plus. Then you can always learn that on the job as well. So keep that in mind. It's nice to work in the shop and get out the weather at points and times in your career because it's going down. Inside it's about 75, not 75, I say it's more like 72 degrees. Probably a little colder. I though I got a hoodie on. I need to take it off because it's getting hot. But this morning, I'm not that much of a fitter, but I fit this line together. Now we got the two holes, two flanges. Put one on that end, I'm gonna put one on this end. This is pretty much gonna be a long day for me. I just got off the road, doing like a 10-hour drive and 2 hours of sleep, so I'm dragging this morning. But we're gonna have to make it happen. Give me some of that heat. Ooh, warm my fingertips up. Eee, it's cold outside. So I got that spool right here. Got this flange welded on, just finished that up. Let's see what we got on the inside.
Alright, X-ray guys are on their way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was quick. So this morning, we out here in Kalamazoo, well, a different part of Michigan. It's about an hour and a half from Kalamazoo. And we got some X-ray pipe over here at the propane station. Now this is actually going to be some water pipe. We making a modification, taking away that, beefing up the flange. As you can see, that's a little skinny flange there. So we're gonna, so I cut this morning, and now we're gonna replace it. That there. We having a little bit of an issue because we didn't bring a end grinder, and when you making cuts on existing pipe, you gotta definitely make sure you have an end grinder, because sometimes you think you can go in there with a wire brush, but if that pipe been there for any significant amount of time, it's gonna have some pitting in there. So you definitely got to take it down, take that metal down, take that rust down. So this is what we got to. We make another trip back to the shop, which is an hour and a half away, but we get paid for it. Not a big deal. It's 28 degrees outside, and we in this little, I guess, makeshift type small garage, which got heat. It's good. Messing out. But we're going to get this done and see what we got next. That flange I cut out. Ugh, don't look at that. Stay in shape, keep them ab muscles work, them obliques, our back, everything. Calisthenics is where it's at. But finishing up, it's about a 1/4 inch, a little bit wider than a 1/4 inch gap. But like I said, it's turning out pretty good. Don't let nobody ever tell you can't do it. It ain't gonna get too much penetration or nothing crazy like that. That right there at the top is where I was kind of not seeing, but I feathered that out pretty good. One more quarter. Almost finished. Flushing it out. We're gonna call that a wrap. Some people will freak out when they see this here. They'll figure, I'm gonna go make this weld, where am I gonna sit? This is in the way, everything's in the way, right? But I say this time after time after time after time. And for you guys that's just entering into the field, you're going to be very thankful you heard me say this on your journey towards becoming a golden arm welder, a jam up welder. I always say, keep yourself in shape. Stretch. Some people may think it's funny. They see you stretching in the morning. Stretch. Keep your weight down if you plan on sticking around and making this good money. Look, whatever field can you go into that's like welding? Welding's easy money. You're here, you got your earbuds in all day, and you just welding away. Oh, you know what? Time passed. You got your first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day. How many days you working and it's over? Then you get paid, and it's like, wow, you want to do it all again. And then you can take a break whenever you like. Whenever you get your craft down packed and listen to my words. Watch all the videos. Also, go to the website, mygoldenarm.com. Represent for us, for we, not just me, but we. Support the brand. Let's get it. $1 Million Man. Finally getting done for the day. Cleaning all my stuff up. One X-ray weld. Truck's outside. And that other spool has already gotten X-ray pass with flying colors, like I expected. You see the X-ray guys standing there waiting. And I'm trying to get my stuff together so I can get out. Yeah, so we got it all set up. I know what that is. We're checking you out. I feel pretty confident about it. I feel pretty good about it. And my work is done here. They're getting ready to assemble it back together. Everything passed. And that's how you want it to be. Yeah. X-ray outside. And we out.